Hi guys, it's Mary again. Today is my one-on-one on getting new tools. I went out on the weekend. I got some new decks. I'm really excited. Aren't we always really excited? Um, I got Doreen Virtues, the Romance Angels. I was being told I need some love cards. Not something I normally do, but love is everywhere. And another deck by Paulina Cassidy that the imagery just caught me. Had to have it. Local store ordered it in. It's fantastic. Now, I got them yesterday, and I've had them sitting overnight with my crystals on top of it, some rose quartz, some amethyst. I do this because in the production of doing cards, so many hands have touched them, from the artist to the printer to the author. It goes to the machines, the person that wraps it, they put them in the boxes, and out it goes. It goes to the store, and you don't know how long it's been sitting in the store, and different people pick them up and put them back. And it's as it's going, it's gathering all this energy. This goes for any tools, runes, pendulums, anything like that. You've got to cleanse them as soon as you get them. I use crystals. I try to let them sit for 24 hours, and of course I'm at that mark now. Yay! So now I get to see them. Uh, some of the things like, well, I don't want my pendulum, and how do we do that? And you don't want to wait. If you don't want to wait, I recommend opening them up, giving them a salt, or even a smudge. Either method will work. It does help for cleansing and releasing. Now for me, if I can get the deck open, the next thing I do, of course, is open the box. Ah, yay, we got a box. I know that looked pretty silly. And start with Doreen Virtue, ever popular. I take the deck out of the box, open it up. This is the best part. First thing you see is the little guidebooks normally. You take the guidebook out, for me, and I set it aside. I'm going to use this later. The next thing I do is I take the deck out, and I open them up. And usually the first thing that I do is I take them in my left hand, I put them over my heart, and I ask Spirit, God, whatever you believe in, to bless the cards, to let the messages that I do with them be the most helpful and healing and loving messages I can possibly give somebody. The next thing that I do is I give them a little knock and shake some of the vibration out again, just to make sure. Then I take the cards and I spread them out. What I want to do here is I want to spread them out, and I want to, make sure the cards aren't sticking together, and I want to touch each and every card, because I slowly want them to imprint to my energy, to my vibration. Some of you are probably going, well, if you do all that, do you let anybody touch your cards? I do and I don't. It really depends on what I'm doing, who I'm with, how I feel. Some readers are very strict in the, nope, don't let anybody ever touch your cards. It's my energy. I'm not going to allow anybody to touch them. Other people, it's like, well, I need the energy for the reading. It just gives a little bit more to the card. There's no right or wrong. Just so you know, there's no right or wrong. A lot of working with spirit is there's no right or wrong. It's what feels right to you. So, and these are really sticking together. So I slowly keep spreading them out one by one and make sure my hands touch each and every card. Yeah, you can hear them splitting. What I do after that is I gather up the deck again, and I slowly go to a place where I'm comfortable and it's quiet. Some people have an altar and go outside. And what you need to do is take the time and start studying each individual card and see what attracts you. First card is actually attraction. My feeling here, the woman with the rose, inhaling, I can almost feel the scent. It's things we're drawn to. No, note, I haven't even looked at the book yet. But I need to look at it and set this in my mind and set it to what I think and what I feel. And I slowly go through the cards one by one. And you take your time. You can do this as a meditation over and over a few days. Now, when I finally get through the deck, taking my time, looking at the different cards, there's some really pretty cards in here. Let me show you here. Forgiving and Learning. Isn't that beautiful? And you see the angel on that card. I take my time. I go through them. And then once I've gone through them, go back to the handy-dandy guidebook. They do come in most tarot and oracle cards these days. Some people say throw them away. Some people say keep them. I keep mine. I don't tend to use them much. I go by feel. But if you're starting and this is your first deck, by all means, take the time. Read the book. A lot of them come with spreads. A few actual keywords as intended by the author of the deck. Each author has different intents. But take your time. Read the books. Put them together. Now from this point, some people say throw away the box, put them in a cloth bag, wrap them up. I keep mine in my boxes because I do travel. And it protects them. I keep them there. It's really your personal preference. Some people I know will sleep with them under their bed for a week before using them. I personally, what I'll probably end up doing is throwing the decks in my purse so they're with me. They gather my energy. I spend time shuffling them for a few days and see what's going on. Now you're probably going, I got this deck, but I want to do readings. I want to do readings. You can do readings as soon as you like. The main thing I stress is take the time to bless your cards. Thank Spirit for them. You can't go wrong if you bless the cards beforehand. I've done a reading 5 minutes after opening a new deck that was given to me because somebody asked me. And I asked for the blessing, and it was one of the best readings I ever gave. A lot of what it comes from your tools. These are tools. Our gifts come from in here and in here. It's learning the signs and the symbols, and these are just ways to help them get clearer. Take the time with your tools. Learn them. Love them. Always remember to ask for a blessing before you do use any of your tools. And thank them when you're done. Clear them out. And cleanse them regularly. If you're wanting to know how to do that on different sorts of tools, please go to my website. I'm going to be sending out a PDF to anybody on my mail list to go over cleaning. Not only goes for your tools, but it goes for yourself, for your home, for your vehicles, for whatever you want. So please, go to my website, maryfurno.witsite.com/Mary's Readings. Join my mail list in my contact sections, and I'll send you the free PDF. And watch for my next video. Until then, blessings.